Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said let him cook.
But he was the chef up north.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a conversation today. Can we have that conversation, family? Man, the shit that's been going on is headline after headline after headline. Elon Musk hit the campaign trail with your boy Donald Trump, letting everybody know that it's really up and he needs y'all to get out there and get your bid in. All right? Also, Magic Johnson start wagging the finger at folks, particularly Black Americans, men more specifically. Said, you better get out there. You understand? You make sure you get out there, and while you out there, make sure you vote for Kamala Harris. Because y'all really dropping the ball out here. And I'm looking at Magic Johnson like, nigga, who the fuck you think you talking to? But we're going to have that conversation. And also a little update on what's been shaking with the courts, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's a lot more than what the headlines have been releasing. So we're going to have a conversation. I want to salute everybody that's checking in. I am your host, Chef C from New Jersey, and this is On Their Next Podcast, brought to you by Bloodline Films from the Soil, Black American docu-series where we travel all around the country, highlighting the Black American grassroots advocates, culture, and cuisine in pursuit of reparative justice. And you better know that your meal is going to be served up out of this community kitchen. So keep it locked with your boy, and we'll be right back after this commercial, and we're going to get it cranked up. Keep it locked with your boy. Salute to everybody that's checking in. Most definitely.
One love, y'all. God bless y'all. Black Americans all over the country, baby.
They say don't wait. When that shit get crazy, leave, give up that date. But if I had to cease my love, 1,000 seas I drown to stay. Cause when it gets hard, it's never even close to what I've suffered. Till you came into my life and brought some peace, removed the clutter, reconstructed trust. My heart you clutched, focused, and you aim. Pulled the trigger on a life with you that nobody could graze. I could see with you in darkness, making moves and power plays. In the shadows of the sunlight, ultraviolet, super rays.
See, I can look at other people's creations, but I can also see the reflection of my people when I see these people.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, indeed. Salute. That is episode New London from Bloodline Films from the Soil, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely, if you haven't checked that out, go on over to that private platform. You can do that and check it out for yourselves. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into a couple advertisements real quick. First and foremost, if you know like I know, ladies and gentlemen, if you got to get your drippity drip, yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Go to FromTheSoil.tv, put on section, and get your Black American Heritage flag Converse's limited edition Johns, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go ahead and get those. And while you're there, grab your Black American Heritage flag apron, ladies and gentlemen. Thanksgiving is pretty close. We got a little less than maybe a month and a half left before it's time for y'all to spin the block, man. But in case y'all don't really know how to get busy with that, Chef C got you covered. Chef C got you covered, ladies and gentlemen. Go on over to my it's available to you right now. Go ahead and subscribe to the Patreon. We're going to be doing 2 times a month. We will be live via Patreon, giving live cooking demonstrations. You will also get the recipes for members only. Make sure you go on over there and get that. Become a Patreon member so you can spin the block the proper way. And this week, I tell you, actually, coming up very soon, ladies and gentlemen, our very first live cooking demonstration, ladies and gentlemen, will be October the 26th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The menu, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be some Kamala collard green egg rolls. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I got to do it. And just because propaganda is so extra full of shit, we're going to do some duck. We're going to do duck with a little pork sauce. Okay? So you got Kamala collard green egg rolls because she's Asian, right? But then she comes out and, right, campaigns on black, so we're going to do collard greens. Yeah. Yeah, we just going to do it our way, right? Make it make sense. And then because the Haitians are quote unquote deleting, killing ducks, we're going to make a duck dish. I'm going to show y'all how to spin the block on some duck, family, right? How to make a delicious duck, okay? So yeah, make sure y'all sign up for that as well. In addition to it, ladies and gentlemen, the Wasi Summit will be taking place December the 14th. Okay, I want y'all to keep it locked for that. Go to patriarchsummit.com, ladies and gentlemen, patriarchsummit.com to go ahead and get your information. Stay up abreast of what's going on as we continue to develop that out. The ladies will be leading the charge on this one. So we're very excited about that as well. Okay. But now, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, a lot of stuff going on, family. We working. We are absolutely working. Okay. But let's bring it back to what we need to bring it back to. And before I do that, family, let me go through the community kitchen chat and see who's in the building bright and early with your boy. I know folks is probably still in the bed. Yeah, they mean. But let's see who is in the community kitchen right now. Okay, I got my brother Nico in the building. What's happening with you, brother Nico? Salute. What's happening with you, Nico? Yes, indeed. Let me see who else is in here. Okay, my sis Namobi in the building. What's happening with your sis, Namobi? What's happening with your sis? What's happening? Yeah. All right, so we keeping it low for a second. This is great. This is good. Salute to the family that checked in right now. Okay. Now, also, let me go into this thing here. Now, what's been happening over the last few days? First and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I got to make it make sense, right? We've heard a lot about these ports. We certainly have heard a lot of shit talk about the ports, people being outraged, etc. Well, just to be very clear, I know some people are up to speed, others are not, or probably not even in tune with what the hell is going on in the real world. They have suspended their strike. Okay? They have suspended the strike until sometime in January, and they're going to pick it back up. However, I bring this up because, again, they sent some reporters out there, family, to get a feeling of Kamala. I mean, even though this is probably the worst time to even be talking to folks about some damn Kamala, right? These reporters couldn't help themselves because, again, you got to understand these media apparatuses, who they work for, okay? Who these folks work for. So they're always on the job out there poaching new supporters per se. Okay, so let's we're gonna bring this up a touch. And the sentiment is pretty much universal at this stage of the game. People ain't really getting busy with Kamala like that. Folks is really not messing with her. You understand? No matter how much money they put behind this propaganda machine, folks is calling cap in real life. So, fair use. Let's get into this.
How many folks support Vice President Harris? Any hands? No hands.
Wow.
Okay.
It's nobody's business.
It's nobody's business, says one man. So there you go. I tried, Maria, and
Interesting.
fine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow. Interesting. Well,
Look at these folks. Folks in Newark, New Jersey, out here in my neck of the woods. Folks is out here in Newark saying, listen, shut your mouth. First and foremost, I don't even really want to be a part of this damn strike. Because I ain't the one that's going to get the raise. The big wigs up top will, if it happens to go through. That part. See, this is the thing we need to have a conversation about. The big wigs, a lot of times, is the cats that's pointing the fingers on them rigs, on them ports, is the ones that's getting the money. The rest of them is, to a degree, runs. You feel me? So, oh man, thank you, Sister Lamobi. This is what I'm talking about. Shout out to my sister Lamobi hitting the Cash App, supporting your boy. Salute the sis. Hit the cash. We appreciate your contribution over here, sis. Thank you very much. Shout out to our sister Lamobi hitting the Cash App, showing love. Now, listen. The truth of the matter is, a matter of fact, let me drop the link. I think my brother, brother Negro might be. If you in the cloud, brother Negro, check in, man. Check in, brother Negro. And any of the other brothers, if you in the cloud, check in, man. Check in. Salute to Sister Vina, checking into the kitchen. Salute. Now, ladies and gentlemen, again, you put microphones in front of folks who may not necessarily even agree to this damn strike, and you want to ask them about a chick. But see, here's the sinister part of it, family. Here's the sinister part. On the back end, we want to make sure we make this thing plain. What's really been going on, okay? Particularly in the human trafficking area. A lot of folks, folks ain't been talking about it, but a lot of folks have been hearing noises from those crates, y'all, of children. Yeah. Been hearing noises of children, some adults, and even in some regard, military age people coming through in those crates. But ultimately, human trafficking at these ports. Yeah. Our media, the trusted media, quote unquote, refuses to let that information slip out. See, some of these dock workers, family, are hearing. Okay? They're actually hearing this stuff. They're seeing these things. Okay? But your mainstream media doesn't deem it necessary to share that particular portion of what's been going on. See, interestingly, how all of a sudden you can just magically suspend it. Now, again, we already know this is holiday season. Everybody knows it's holiday season, especially these folks. Okay? Especially these folks. But you think, listen, let's think about this. Do y'all think, let's really be clear about this. Shout out Kamala Harris. Y'all think that slowing ports down because of holiday season is the motivating factor, as opposed to the propaganda machine being able to save face? Huh? See, a lot of your boys, especially what's going on with your boy Diddy. Your boy Diddy, right? Been talking about a lot of stuff. Him also being a part of this thing. Okay? We touched on it briefly. Yeah. Let me see who else. Oh, man. Hold on 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I think I got... Hold on. Hold on, family. Pardon me. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Salute the brother Kev for hitting the cash app. There you go, Kev. Salute, Kev. I thought I was going to catch you last night, man. Salute the Kev for hitting the cash app. Appreciate you, Kev, for supporting as well, sir. Appreciate you for supporting. That's a fact. Yeah, here's what I want everybody to keep in mind, though. Anything coming out showing your girl Kamala Harris particularly, because a lot of this stuff is happening under their watch. We're seeing how horribly she's handling the Carolina situation right now. Okay? And even to the point where your boy Biden is now coming out overstepping, making her look bad. Second guessing her. He's running off against the program. Yeah. But let me pull something else up for y'all. Again, fair use. Let me pull something else up. Shout out to Biden, though. I thought that motherfucker was reduced to obscurity. I thought he was reduced to obscurity, but folks ain't trying to hear none of that. Making America great again under Biden. But let's go ahead and pull this up because, again, it has gotten so far to where your boy Ron DeSantis has mobilized the National Guard to go help out ports infected. Okay? Now, I don't know what to tell nobody right here, but again, where's all of this fake excitement about the job that these Democrats are supposedly doing? Huh? We got to make it make sense. Where is all of this quote unquote joy coming from, y'all? Yeah. Let's bring this up. I'm gonna bring this up for the family right now. I'm hearing a lot of joy to the world talk. Okay. Yeah. Let's bring this up and make it make sense. All right, fair use.
Breaking tonight, we're getting reports union workers have reached an agreement to suspend their strike until January, telling our Alexis Adams on the dock there that the strike is over. One of the delegates saying that the ILA union notified all workers that an agreement has been reached and that port workers must report back to work tomorrow. We're being told that a final deal will have to be struck by January 15th, giving a lot of time here. Otherwise, the proposal for a 62% wage increase goes off the table, but it seems like for the interim that this standoff with ships off the coasts of these ports will come to an end.
So there we have that first part, y'all, but check this.
At my direction, the Florida National Guard and Florida State Guard will be deployed to critical ports affected to maintain order and, if possible, resume operations which would otherwise be shut down during this interruption. Florida Department of Transportation is coordinating calls with seaport, rail, and trucking partners to ensure that all are prepared and positioned appropriately to limit disruptions to the supply chain and other areas should this continue. I'm also directing Florida Department of Transportation to temporarily waive the collection of tolls and other fees for commercial vehicles using public highways in Florida and waiving the size and weight restrictions normally governing vehicle transportation for the duration of this emergency. This will help expedite the movement of goods that have been impacted from seaports to intermodal logistics centers, distribution centers, and delivery points, and very well may help offset additional costs incurred by operation during this period. Finally, I'm directing the Florida Highway Patrol to manage the flow of traffic from all Florida seaports and adjacent roads and highways as needed to further expedite the flow of goods that are currently being held up. This will include the provision of law enforcement escorts for commercial motor vehicles by FHP officers upon request. And I would say that this is something that would have significant impacts on the nation's economy anyways, but to have this happen in a way that could negatively impact people that are reeling from a Category 4 hurricane, that is just simply unacceptable. So it really is incumbent upon the Biden-Harris administration to do everything in their power to ensure that these goods are where we need to be, that people are not left hanging out in the cold waiting for these goods. If they're sitting in the ocean somewhere and they're not being able to be used here in the state of Florida or in Georgia or North Carolina, or we're going to desperately need this. We need to accelerate. We have no time for delays. Biden-Harris has a responsibility to stand up for the storm victims, stand up for the people who've had their homes damaged or who've lost their homes, and make sure they have what they need to get back on their feet.
Now, family, with that one, yeah. We needed that real quick because we got to make it make sense, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm telling you right now, it had nothing to really do with people being paid fair wages, and more so to do with things like this. Okay? Yeah. Let's look at this, y'all. Now, again, you got Ron DeSantis jumping in with the cape on, and it's interesting to see all of this extra Republican help come from where it's coming from. Now, I have no problem with it. I'm actually surprised to some regard. Isn't the Democratic Party supposed to be the party of the people? I'm just trying to figure out where all that liberalism stuff is coming from. What happened to the party of the people talk? When the people need you, you know where to be found, but you're damn sure you're all around the country, all over the world with it. But nonetheless, look at here. Cargo ship owned by J.P. Morgan and Chase seized by the U.S. for 20 tons of cocaine. Now, what I am telling you again, I said this in the very beginning of the broadcast, ladies and gentlemen, this is not just about wages. If you understand your what. Huh? This ain't just about wages. Human trafficking, moving that weight. Shout out JP Morgan and Chase. What y'all really moving in them crates? Okay, let's read on this a little bit here because I don't want folks to think that. Peace to Sister Bina. I don't want folks to think that Chef C is just over here talking stupid stuff. Yeah. Let's go ahead and see this. Let's go ahead and see what they talking about in this cargo. Okay. Oh yeah. You don't want me to play it now. I love that. I love that, family. Let's go ahead and read it though. We're gonna bring it up for y'all. Yeah. Let's see this. U.S. authorities in Philadelphia seized a vessel in June with nearly 20 tons of cocaine on board. The ship, as it turns out, is owned by a fund run by banking giant J.P. Morgan and Chase. Let's keep on reading though. Okay. A source close to the situation said on Wednesday that the ship and the MSC Gaia is part of a transportation strategy fund run for the bank's asset management. Okay. Let me do this here. Hold on. Let me do this. This, family, ladies and gentlemen, I do want to make sure that we're clear about something. This is an dated article. However, I am giving you the history of the things that take place on the port, on these ports. This is one of many things, to be very clear. Okay? This is one of many things. Let's keep on reading, though. Let's keep on reading. That's what we're here to do. Okay? A source close to the situation said on Wednesday that the ship, the Emerson Guard, is part of a transportation fund for that runs the bank asset unit. That means J.P. Chase Morgan does not have any operational control of the vessel, a liberating flagship that is run by the Swiss-based Mediterranean Ship Company. The bank had no comment. Well, first and foremost, I'm calling cap on J.P. Chase and Morgan. I'm calling cap on them. Magically, there's nothing to see here. It's interesting how these folks can take credit for everything with their names on it that appears positive, but when it's a negative thing attached to it, and nobody knows nothing, right? Magically, shit gets hijacked. But these are the same companies that'll go after you for credit, right? They know how to find you, right? They know how to get you for loans if you took out any loans with these folks, right? But again, this is the situation that we're looking at. So law enforcement agent, let me keep on reading. Law enforcement agent boarded the MS Gain on June the 17th and found the cocaine, which is said to have a street value of about $1.3 billion. This ain't never been about wages, ladies and gentlemen. Let me be very clear about that. This ain't never been about wages. Okay? And no one can really tell that what happens on these ports, people don't have no fucking no clue. They're aware. Right? They're aware, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to just stop playing around and playing these games with folks. This is what annoys me. But in addition to that, we had made some discoveries the other day. Let me say this here. We made some discoveries the other day, particularly on last night's broadcast. Okay, y'all can go check that. I might attach that to this. Okay, that we're dealing with so many different shadow governments, ladies and gentlemen, and in particular, some are alluding to this LGBT government or mafia. Okay. Now, what do I mean by that? So many different things have been taking place. You got your man Magic Johnson, who thought it was the right idea to come out and try to reprimand folks. Right? Really come out here and lay it on down and tell us what type of time it really need to be on, particularly for black men. Now, I've always found Magic Johnson a little questionable in my eyes. Okay? Yeah, just a little questionable in my eyes. But yesterday, it appears that he deemed it necessary on Kamala's little trail to come out and start trying to regulate black men. Okay? Now, the only reason I say that I find it a little interesting because if we think about the history of Magic Johnson, right? A couple things I want y'all to keep in mind. History of Magic Johnson, let alone that little son of his, which ain't really little, but damn. Magic Johnson, is he supposed to have AIDS? I'm trying to understand something, family. Ain't Magic Johnson supposed to have AIDS? And how is it magically that he survived and Eazy-E didn't? I'm just trying to make somebody got to help me out. I'm a little slow sometimes. But you know what? Let me bring this up and I'm going to say fair use. Fair use. Let's bring this up. Let's peep what Magic Johnson got to say to folks.
There's a lot of black men in here, and I don't mean to, not talk to other people, but this is important. Our black men, we got to get them out to vote. That's number one. Kamala's opponent promised a lot of things last time to the black community that he did not deliver on. And we got to make sure we help black men understand that. So that's why I'm here, to make sure I help black men understand. First, get out and vote, and then vote for the next president of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Who this Negro think he talking to? Listen. I keep it simple. Magic Johnson got real uppity once he came out with AIDS to the public. Yeah. Let's have a conversation. Magic Johnson became an uppity Negro when he came out with the AIDS thing. Now, what I find very interesting, especially, we touched on our broadcast, and I'm going to attach that. We touched on the Illuminati a little bit. Okay? Let me check my, hold on. We touched on the Illuminati last night, and some folks said that the Illuminati has a 30-year contract. Okay? 30-year contract, and then you got to start tiptoeing and tap dancing with massa to make it make sense all over again, right? To renew that contract. Now, I had also mentioned a couple years ago, that they would definitely start rolling out their bought and paid for Negroes. Remember, Magic Johnson, I just want to make this make sense. Magic Johnson was only making about $1 million a year as a basketball player. Right? Only about $1 million a year as a basketball player. And next thing you know, the nigga got movie theaters, right? Part ownership in basketball teams. How? How did Magic go from $1 million a year basketball player, give or take, to a billionaire? The dude's worth $1.2 billion right now. So I'm saying to myself, I said, hold on. And then on top of that, the dude, you got AIDS and you're still married to your wife. So I'm just trying to make stuff. I'm trying to make the math. So a lot of shit ain't lining up for Chef C. It's not lining up. Magic Johnson comes out as one of the first quote-unquote heterosexual guys to admit that he has contracted the AIDS virus, right? During a time where that particular association was adjacent to the rainbow community, okay? And even at that time, the rainbow community was only really like the G's, the gays. Listen, we just got to say what it is. Okay? Now, it was also a negative stigma toward them because they were finding that a lot of the AIDS was coming from that community. So how do you then switch and pivot? How do you then take that stigma, right, or that particular reputation off of one group and then lend it to something else? You use a buck dancing Negro like this to do it. See, we got a lot of heterosexual presenting Negroes out here. Yeah, they present as heterosexual, but a lot of them are down low, open booty bandits. This is what Chef C has a problem with. I don't even know if Magic's full thing is really a backdoor situation, but here's what I do know. That son look wild than a motherfucker. Huh? Yeah. Your son look crazy, Magic. That's something we're going to have to be honest about. Magic Johnson's son looked hella wild in these streets. Okay? But then he want to come out and tell you that you need to get black men out to vote. Look at Magic Johnson's son. Peace to sister, peace to my sister DW in the building. Always salute. Yeah, Magic Johnson, your son look wild, my boy. This is you probably living vicariously through him, like on some D Wade type of time. Yeah. This is where I'm coming from with it. He probably living vicariously through this dude. Okay? But again, you got to understand something. In order for what we have today to be pretty much a prominent thing, we got to make it make sense. How can 3% of a population get the most publicity damn near every day? Remember, this community, the rainbow community, only makes up about 13% of the population. Okay? But every time you turn around, it's a lot of wild shit. They always out in front. And then now I'm seeing rainbow on rainbow violence go on. Right? The L's don't really mess with the B's. The B's not really rocking with the T's like that. You know, Q's, they in the wind somewhere, right? The Q's is in the wind, and we don't know nothing about them, really. So now you got different subgroups fighting amongst each other to be the top rainbow, right? Be the top dog in the rainbow in the Skittles bag, right? The L's is looking at the G's like, hold on. You know, this is supposed to be this way. The T's is like, nah, we coming through and we taking all of this. We speaking for y'all and we speaking for them. And you know what? This is just the way I feel today. Tomorrow, I'm going to feel like something else. Nigga, hold on. We got to make it make sense. Huh? Yeah. We got to make it make sense, y'all. Rainbow on rainbow violence. Peace to cut the check, man. Salute to you, my nigga in the building. Yeah. Let me see who else to check there. Bruce, peace. Peace, brother Bruce. Peace. Yeah. Listen. Rainbow on rainbow violence. You understand me? Let's really have a conversation here. But see, everybody not going for it, y'all. Everybody ain't going for it. Right? And what do I mean by that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, just to be clear, who not going for it? What you're calling them said, listen, we don't want nothing to do with this bullshit that y'all got going on. Who's what you calling? Toyota done backed out. Toyota done backed out and said, listen, I'm pulling the plug on all this Fruity Pebble shit. Yeah. We not really shout out to Toyota, man. Shout out to Toyota, family. Toyota said, we not rolling with all of this shit no more. You're not going to bully us into sponsoring you anymore. You understand me? We're not going to keep doing it. We don't support it. We don't like none of this. All right? They're pulling their support from the, let me salute to everybody that's checked in. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this right here. Boom. Okay? Let's see. Can y'all see that? Peace to Brother Vader in the building. Salute to Brother Vader, Black American Service. Y'all see this? Toyota said, man, we getting the fuck out of here. What? We're not doing none of this. Let me pull this up for y'all. Yeah. Let's see if y'all can see this. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Okay. Toyota said, listen, It will no longer sponsor any rainbow parades, events, nor will it continue efforts to promote DEI. Listen, these organizations say you're not going to continue to bully us into your bullshit propaganda, your agendas. Okay? We're not doing this shit no more. Let me drop the link for the brothers, man. Let me drop the link for the brothers in there. And anybody else want to check in real quick. This is going to be a quick broadcast, y'all. That is my plan. So check in. But again, people are pulling it because, again, this is not real life for folks. Okay? It was cool when folks was like, listen, I'm not, this is what you do what you do, and I'm gonna keep it moving over here. But now when they're forcing this kind of stuff into the curriculums, school curriculums, attacking the children, now kids is cutting their breast off. I mean, females is little kids is cutting their chests off, little dudes is sniping their joints off. Toyota's like, I can't get behind this. So is it really a go or is it bullshit? That's really the question. And I'm here to tell a lot of folks, man, let's be very clear about something. Magic Johnson was one of the very beginning pillars, like we talked about the other day. We talked about pillars of hip hop. Well, Magic Johnson was one of the very beginning pillars of the acceptance, public acceptance of this kind of shit. Magic Johnson said, I'm going to take the lick in the very beginning, around 1992, 93, right? When Magic came out talking about he had the bubble, per se, aka AIDS. He said, I'm going to take the blunt of this. But they say, you know what? You take the hit, you're going to be good for the next 30 plus years, my boy. You're going to get your Magic Theater. Huh? Don't you want Magic Johnson? You'll be able to get theaters all over the country, sir. Especially here in LA. All right? We're going to make sure that you get your little companies. We'll give you a piece of the Lakers thing, too. Make you an honorary owner. Nah. They gave him a Jay-Z deal. They gave him a Jay-Z deal, a.k.a. Brooklyn deal. Right? But then I say to myself, I asked the question, family, who did it better or who was more pivotal into ushering this particular lifestyle to the forefront? Him or Barack Obama? Somebody holler at your boy. Who was more pivotal in making this, the rainbow community, a priority? Magic or Barry Soetoro? Somebody help Chef C out. Because, I mean, again, and now you're seeing rainbow on rainbow violence. Yeah. Because even some of the old school gays from back in the day, them cats, they wasn't really extra zesty with it like that. They keep to themselves. And even there's some modern day gays out here who really just like, yo, what's all this extra shit that's out here? Salute to them. Right? And even some of the modern day L's. They like, yo, what is all of this extra flamey shit that's going on? We're not even like that. We just want to do. I want to have a right to love who I want to love, right? Or whatever my true self may be. But now you go ahead and you start, and now all of these folks are looking at the T's because T's are getting more juice than the L's or the G's right now. This is the wildest shit I ever seen. Shout out to Cut the Check. This nigga Cut the Check. Technically speaking, Barry was labeled America's first rainbow president, not America's first black president. That part, here we go. Shout out to Cut the Check, goddamn it. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I see my brother Vader Base in the building. Brother Vader, salute to you, brother. Black American Service Supply. But this is what we're seeing here, man. I mean, we got to make it all make sense. Now you got your boy coming through thinking that he could talk to black men any old motherfucking way he
Now, there's a lot of black men in here, and I don't mean to, not talk to other people. Important. Our black men, we got to get them out to vote. That's number one.
Black men been voting. Black men been voting. Black people have been voting. At one particular time, we were the prominent voting base around the world. And it ain't really stopped like that. Just black folks are now saying, I'm voting for my issues. I'm voting for my interests. Every time these Democrats, every 4 years, these Democrats bring another chuck and jive Negro out here to point his finger at us or her finger at us, try to bully us into fucking supporting these folks. Listen. Let me play a little bit more of that. See, I understand what you're doing, though. I understand what you're doing. Brother Vader Base, you in the building, sir. Salute to you, sir. Are you live, sir?
Yes, I am. Good morning. Good morning, my family. Man, this this cook is gonna be this is another knife cook right here.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to keep it. I want to get in and get out real quick because I gotta marinate some stuff for this client. But no, man. Again, I've been watching a few things, and now I'm just I'm appalled. Honestly, I'm very a little upset because not only did we hear from your boy Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hughley, Steve Harvey, all of these hoe niggas. Okay. Now we hearing from this fucking milk dud head ass with the wild looking son trying to wag his finger at black folk. But I heard somebody say, that only, which was a very interesting point. I heard someone say to me that you think realistically, right? Democrats run around and say they're going to make the rich pay more. This is what they run on, right? We know this. We know this to be very true. They're going to make the rich pay more so that the middle class and the lower people can have more. Quote unquote, pay their fair share, right? That we always hear, which is cap. However, we got to also keep in mind particular messages coming from. 9 times out of 10 is fucking Negroes who are already rich. Y'all ever think about that? Because again, they're not putting regular people on these platforms, y'all. They're not putting regular folks to go up to these podiums and talk to us. These are Democrats who got the bag already. These are millionaires trying to tell us that other millionaires are here to get us up out the way. And they're gonna tax the same millionaires who more than likely endorse them. Right? Let's make the math, right? Ari Emanuel, the Netflix owner, Hollywood's finest, etc. These are people who endorse the very Democrat Party that they're talking about they're going to start taxing. Who you think you fooling? This is the dumbest shit, and I can guarantee you have these Negroes that go up on these platforms, particularly these Democratic platforms, and try to talk down or at us, will then leave there and go cast their vote for a Republican.
You know, brother Chef, there's a brother in the chat that made a comment, and it's striking me because I'm born and raised in LA, and Magic is my favorite basketball player.
Okay, let's go there. Yeah.
All those, conversations about Jordan versus Magic, I had to take those L's. Even though I know the truth, I took those L's and say, well, the Magic's still the better player to me because of assists and whatnot, and the smile. But here's the thing that I can't ignore as someone born and raised in LA. Magic has increased his empire tenfold since he has left the NBA, mostly in LA business and LA politics. And if you look at the time from the time he left the NBA to now, if you look at what has happened to LA and you understand that he's one of the power brokers in LA, the signs were always there as to what he was a part of and who he's not behind. So, we thought when he was investing in Baldwin Hills Crenshaw Mall, right? When he was investing in that, we thought he was doing it for us. He was doing it for him, and most importantly, he was doing it for them.
Come on.
Because look at who his money has to have represented probably the largest portion of that area of town, and yet he could not stop the gentrification of that neighborhood, of that business district. And again, he's one of the power brokers. Show me his effort. So this brother Bruce, who says Magic is my favorite basketball player, he needs to shut up and dribble before I change my mind. I'm changing my mind. I'm really, now that and it's taken years for me to get here. It's taking years for me to get here, bro.
Well, I'll say this, Brother Vader, and this is why this is a beautiful thing to see a Negro crash out within himself, a buck dancing, tap dancing, recycled hoe of a man crash out on himself. The thing is that a lot of these folks have been allowed permissions to wag their fingers at the black male, the black American male. I don't particularly, and then circle the block and wag their fingers at our sisters. I don't like none of that. I don't like none of it. See, I'm just making sure that folks keep in mind that all the little favorite folks, came out here and told folks who they need to vote for. Shout out to your Steph Curry, right? Bruce, you're gonna have to hold that L, Bruce. He came with them facts for you, Bruce. You're gonna have to hold that, my guy. You're gonna have to hold that. Yeah. But again, these are the facts, ladies and gentlemen. Let me play some more of this though. Let's bring everybody up to speed. Yeah, bring everybody up to speed.
Kamala's opponent promised a lot of things last time to the black community that he did not deliver on.
What did Kamala deliver on other than collard greens that's washed in the sink that nobody gonna eat? Huh? What did Kamala deliver on other than collard greens in a sink that nobody is gonna eat, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. Make sure y'all getting into that Patreon. We got Kamala collard green egg rolls because she's Asian. All right? No bathtub. No point intended. No Diddy, no bathtub with this. Okay? So make sure y'all go over there and get to that Patreon. But I digress, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep having a conversation. Okay? Let's salute the sister Elevated in the building. I appreciate you, sis, for checking in. What's happening with you? Now, let's keep this a buck, though. Magic Johnson, I believe, well, first and foremost, I want to touch on Magic's wife. Magic's wife, why she ain't divorced dude when she found out that he cheated on her, right? Or supposedly cheated on her. You know, we gotta make sure the story makes sense, right? You know, a lot of the cats supposedly cheated on her, contracted the John, and now they together forever. Was Dr. Sabi, did he ever go visit Dr. Sabi? Somebody help me out. Somebody help Chef C out. Did Magic go to Dr. Sabi to get cleaned up? Okay? Salute the sister elevated in the building. Salute, sis. Okay? Because I had no recollection. Nobody talked about Magic going out there to visit and getting that Sabi service. So now I'm still looking at this crazy. I'm still looking at all of this very wild. Because again, right, shout out to my sister DW. Shout out to DW. I'm still looking at this all very wild because again, Magic, I don't know what he taken. Again, why wasn't Easy-E able to get whatever it is that you got to make sure that you stay around? This is the things that these are the questions I need answers to. You know? But again, that's quite all right, ladies and gentlemen, because again, we know a lot of folks are still looking at for reasons to celebrate here. And when you think about the way Magic thinks is comfortable and okay to talk to black men, you know, I really can't blame some of these celebrities, y'all. What do I mean by that? Well, let me show you what I mean. Let me show y'all what I mean. Yeah, let's get the dislikes up. Let's get the dislikes up in here. Let me show y'all what I mean real quick, because again, a lot of folks have prioritized, you know, I want y'all to understand something here, ladies and gentlemen, that there are black men out there who look a particular way and give these guys permission to then look at us as an inferior people. Let me pause this here. Let me show y'all what I mean real quick. Niggas is out at the concert. Niggas is at concerts, y'all. This is the priority, family. This the priority right here. Niggas is at concerts thinking that it's okay to go ahead and, you know, nothing going on in the world. We are right around the corner from this year's election, and niggas is doing this right here, y'all. This is the priority. So yeah, let's be clear. Hold on. Look.
Boy, that brother's feeling something.
No, but I listen, I pull this up because again, how the fuck is anybody supposed to take us serious? You got niggas out here doing this to Mariah Carey, let alone.
It touched him. Did you see that shit?
He touching himself. He doing all of this extra wiggle shit. Huh? Where's the masculinity at? Where's the Chef, you too serious right now, Chef. You too serious, man. He had a concert. Let him enjoy himself. Fuck out of here.
He look like a bitch.
Like a hoe. Our communities are turning into shit, and you got niggas out here with their hands in the air waggling and shit. Look at this. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look. This is the problem, man. Come on.
You know I'm a dad. And so
hold on.
Go ahead.
Do me a favor. Magic, come back out here and talk to these niggas. Magic, talk to them.
Our black men, we got to get them out to vote. That's number one. Kamala's opponent promised a lot of things last time to the black community that he did not deliver on. And we got to make sure we help black men understand that.
Nah, this is what they understand, man. What the fuck is you talking about, Magic? This is what they understand. Get the hell out of here. Ain't nobody taking black men serious. Look at this nigga. Oh, Chef, he having a good time though, Chef. Oh, let him be, Chef. Let him be. He had a concert. Fruity Pebble nigga. Yeah. This is the issue I have, man. Shit, the world, our communities are absolutely shit right now. And this nigga over here, we belong together. The fuck? Oh, because he's throwing up some little thug sign. You think he in a closet bandit? Young Thug did that too.
His thug signs are half of a heart.
Right. Listen, Diddy out here posing as a heterosexual male, getting pegged. Baby oil, thousands of baby oil. Black excellent. Listen, man. Listen. Black excellence. This nigga here. Look. Ladies, y'all love this? Y'all submit to that. I feel you. Look. Get the fuck out of here. That mafia we was talking. Listen, Lord Jamar said it. That mafia is real. That mafia is real, and they out here looking like this.
And that's the mafia muscle that you're looking at right there. That's the muscle.
Talking about we belong together. Ladies, this cute to y'all. Look. This cute to some shorties too.
And his teeth jacked up.
Look. Yeah, DW. Saying to them butter biscuits. See, but a lot of cats, yeah. Some folks is gonna say to you, Chef, man, you always on that black shit, man. You too serious, man. You're too serious. Right.
Since DW's gonna have game looking for you, man.
Hold on. Sister Keisha hit the cash app. Shout out to you, Sister Keisha. I appreciate you, Sister Keisha, with the cash app coming through and supporting the quick program. Appreciate your contribution, sis. Thank you. If you like what you're hearing so far, family, in the mood to support, we can definitely appreciate the support. Y'all hit the cash app $FTS49 or that Venmo at From the Soil. We appreciate your contributions, ladies and gentlemen. Now, again, there's no way that we can be taken seriously as a people when the priority is Mariah Carey. Yeah. That nostalgia shit is dangerous. It's dangerous. Ain't no way in hell you telling me that same guy. Ain't no way you telling me this nigga with his teeth and all of that is going back home and he living good. Or he's even a pivotal person that's making differences in that community. I can't see it. I can't see. Ain't no way. None of these cats. None of them. But we belong together. I'm disgusted. Yeah, you uppity black chef stuff. Yeah. And Mariah, let me see what Sister Elevator said. And Mariah Carey, mom and sister just died a month ago, and she's touring. She's dangerous. See? Well, I mean, this may not be a Mariah Carey concert. I'm not sure. I just saw this clip because this guy is the one who supposedly wrote the joint, wrote that track, y'all. But I just saw these niggas in the crowd, and I'm just like, man, this is a terrible display of black men. I don't want, listen, man. I don't need a nigga in the corner with the mean mug on either. I'm not saying that. Don't get me wrong. However, priorities just ain't really priority right now, folks. But let me bring up something else to make it make sense for the family. Let me make, because again, you got cats coming and jumping on the campaign trail. This is the priority for a lot of folks. We're going to go over to Trump. Because again, let's go into our final, and this is our final course for the day. We need to get out of here quickly today, y'all. Elon Musk jumped on the campaign trail. And I gotta say this. This nigga Trump went back to the same place that they tried to get him the fuck up out the way. That's why. The nigga went back to the same location where they tried to snipe him. And let me tell you something. Them folks came out in droves, y'all. Look at this here. Look at it. Look at it. Them folks came out deep.
His campaign manager deserves a medal, bro. That was a boss move.
Listen, right. And we still talking swing. We still talking swing state talk here. So I understand it. But let me tell you something, man. Listen, ain't no motherfucking way. I'm going to just have to say that. Algorithm don't let me get through anyway, man. Why y'all here anyway? Just hit the dislike, hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit something, y'all. At least hopefully we can get through a little bit of this band got on us. Hit something. But ain't no way in hell you gonna tell me that Kamala has a chance in hell to win this damn election, y'all. Fairly, to be clear, right?
The only way she wins is if she steals it. There's a fair fight is going to end in a landslide.
A head up fade is just look at here. A head up fade. You got no landslide. Easy work. This is the easiest work ever. Look at all them people, y'all. Came out going crazy. Look at it. Look at here. So check this out. Let me tell y'all a little something about productions too, y'all. And salute to everybody that always supports our program. I know some of our viewers say, yo, Chef, your mic could be a little bit better. We will be having a better mic coming through within the next 2 weeks. Y'all know how Chef C like to deliver. Okay. We like to deliver. So that's what we're going to do. So it'll be even better audio than we already have. But look at this here, this image, right? I want to educate y'all on something. AI has the ability to generate images like this just to give the illusion that there's a bunch of people in the audiences, y'all. But oftentimes the error with AI generated images is that they will print up the visuals and these people will look like fucking zombies. Night of the Living Dead.
Facts.
Okay. And oftentimes you will see the same person just spread out in different positions of the image. So what I did, ladies and gentlemen, is I took the liberty of, really scanning through this particular image. This is the same rally. This is a authentic turnout, y'all. These are all real people. Okay? These are all real people. I zoomed in heavy. I'm like, let me see if I could see me a zombie or something. I tried this. I couldn't find them, man. These was actual people on the ground, ladies and gentlemen. Actual people. Look at that. Look at that. That's crazy. So you gonna tell me that now, because of the propaganda, the perception, the fake polls that's coming out, etc., that Kamala is the favorite to win, popular or electoral? Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
Bro, I woke up this morning, turned on the TV, and saw JD Vance on the TV saying, he took a bullet for this country.
Cool. How you gonna stand up?
Bro.
How you standing up against that? How you standing up? You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Come on, bro. And Kamala, and all Kamala got is stories of collard greens that she supposedly washed in tubs, her favorite gumbo stories, Chuck Taylor's, Kwanzaa, holidays, fake aunties or grandmothers. Get the hell out of here. If you can't be that damn dumb. Like, we got to make it plain. It's no way you could be that stupid, right? To then come back and say, you know what, Kamala is doing an excellent job. Huh?
Man, what she's doing into North Carolina is just, it's disgusting, bro. It's absolutely disgusting.
Right. Now again, man, this is why I'm like, yo, ain't no way. But let me just play this track here for folks. I'm gonna play the track. We're just here to make it make sense again, you know. Again, fair use. Elon Musk joins Trump on the trail, right? Just to make it make sense. So now you got, first and foremost, let's make it make sense here, family. You got this nigga right here crashing out, okay? Talking about black men, you need to get out there and get some understanding and make sure while you're out there, you vote for Kamala. And then you got a nigga who took a bullet right here. This shit is different. It's a different environment. Hold on, who is this? Nigga Diddy Silly, Joe Biden. These gotta be trolls. Joe Biden will live on. Talking Saint. What is this? I don't know none of y'all. Harris 24. Trump sucks. Oh yeah, these is definitely trolls. Shout out to the trolls, man. Did you subscribe?
Did you dislike? That's what I need to hear. Is did you dislike the feed?
Did you dislike the feed? Did you subscribe? What'd you do? Yeah, I sub, cuz. Okay. Let me see. Who else is this? You have received a community warning. Please visit the following link to review your violation. What? Wow. See, these cats reporting my John here. Shout out to y'all. Let me kick you. Kick from the studio. Kick from the studio.
Flat earthers.
Kick from the studio. Let me see, because I don't know none of y'all. Yeah. I gave Trump face a fat thumbs down. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Chef got shields in the kitchen. Hit the dislike. Yeah, we up, man. We up. I had to kick a few folks. I don't know these cats, but let's go ahead and play it, because that the way they came in, that was on some like crash the feed kind of thing. So they had to get up out of here.
His name is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. He created so many different great things. Where is he? Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space.
Look at Elon losing his shit.
Take over, Elon. Yes, take over. Take over, Elon.
Look,
And now
look,
send
look, look, look.
American astronauts.
Let me tell you something. These boys. These boys going crazy, man. This is the wildest joint ever, man. Look at Elon come clapping out there, losing his shit. Let's go.
That's interesting.
Real quick, Chef,
Come
just
here.
check that
Take
private
over,
chat.
Elon. Yes, take over.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA. Well, first of all, I want to say what an honor it is to be here. And, you know, the true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot.
Elon, you one of the weirdest motherfuckers on the planet, but I see what you did there. I gotta put a little respect on that alone. Elon. Yeah, you're weird, but I gotta put a little touch respect on that. And said the dude, he said your man couldn't go up the stairs. That's you know, listen, let's go ahead. That's the truth, because your boy Biden got about at least 10 videos of him tripping up the stairs on the plane, going to air, tripping in the White House, tripping going to the podiums. This nigga is just tripping all over the place, literally. But I digress. Let's play some more of this, y'all.
Fight, fight, fight.
See there? See there? Fight, fight, fight. Weird. You're weird, Elon. You're weird, my nigga.
Blood coming down the face. Now, America is the home of the brave. And there's no truer test than courage under fire. So who do you want representing America? Yeah, absolutely. And I think this election, I think it's the most important election of our lifetime. This is no ordinary election. The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech. They want to take away your right to bear arms. They want to take away your right to vote effectively. You got 14 states now that don't require voter ID. California, where I used to live, is just passed a law banning voter ID for voting. I still can't believe that's real. So how are you supposed to have a proper election if there's no ID? It's just meaningless. And free speech is the bedrock of democracy. And if people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment is there to ensure that we have the First Amendment. President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America.
All right, Elon, you're weird, my guy. All right. Looks like he's waiting for the clap every single time. And, I get the point. However, Elon getting out there, man, you see the bulletproof glass. That's what I really wanted to focus in on, family. Y'all see the bulletproof glass this time. Huh? No bulletproof glass when he was there before, but he got it now. Isn't that interesting? So y'all tried to assassinate him the first time. Even I believe at this location they had snipers on top of the roofs. just in case. Okay? So just shout out to DW, damn food, EW. Yeah, shout out to Elon though. I'm not even gonna hold you because again, Elon, you're a weirdo, but I do like what you're saying here in regard to first and foremost just supporting and what Trump has been through. Not saying that I'm a Trump supporter, but again, he got shot at. That's just a fact. Okay. But Elon, again, this is one of those situations where we're looking at the changing of the guard. And I've never, honestly, I've never seen a government go at one particular guy so much, whether it be propaganda, whether it be actual. You know, this is the first time I've seen anything at this level, y'all. You know, just keeping it a buck. So again, now you got media on media violence. You got rainbow on rainbow violence, right? Politician on politician violence. You're seeing all type of shit go on this season. But listen, you know, we just want to make sure that the priorities stay exactly where they are. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the priority. We can't get away from it. This is the priority, family. This is the priority. Okay? Yeah. You know? Yeah. Look at this one. Waiting for this moment his whole life. Yeah. This is the priority for niggas. Shout out to Magic Johnson for talking to niggas like they sons. He came out talking to niggas with the son talk. Right? Magic Johnson came out with the son talk to cats because we belong together. This is the problem. This is the problem. Look. Yeah. Get your punk ass out of here. Magic Johnson, though. Magic Johnson gonna set the record straight.
A lot of black men in here, and I don't mean to, you know, not talk to other people, but this is important. Our black men, we got to get them out to vote. That's number one. Kamala's opponent promised a lot of things last time to the black community that he did not deliver on. And we got to make sure we help black men understand that. So that's why I'm here, to make sure I help black men understand. First, get out and vote, and then vote for the next president of the United States, Kamala Harris.
Get your ass up out of here. Shout out to my brother Coke Sharper for checking in right now, man. Salute the Coke. Listen, Coke. Magic Johnson wants you to make sure you get your ass out there and vote. And make sure you are voting for Kamala Harris, sir. Are you up to speed, sir?
Yeah, peace to the kitchen, man. Peace to the kitchen. Magic Johnson still owe me a 20 spot on the billiards game that I kicked his ass in back in '88. Me and my brother, dirty ass Al Sharpton, came out there, and hey, listen, man, I don't trust this man. This man still owe me $20, homie. And my brother. I want to just throw out there, man, America is not a democracy. If I hear one more fucking time that somebody saying this is the most important election of our life, no election has ever been more important than this election right here. It's elections that caused the Civil War and stopped the Civil War. And man, this is the most important election of our lives. every single damn election, man. America is not a democracy. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the, is it democracy, Vader? And to the democracy? Is it to the democracy, Chef?
The Republic.
America is a constitutional republic. We are overrun with well, I guess it's always been overrun with immigrants. I land on that one.
Well, hold on, Coke. You know,
Always
listen,
been the play.
I'm gonna say this to you, brother Coke. Hillary said you are spreading misinformation, sir, and somebody needs to stop people like you going out here spreading this type of shit, man. You know, you can't keep doing this because it's not good.
Hillary who? Hillary from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Hillary who? Yeah. Hillary Clinton. Oh man, get her ass up out of here, man.
Yeah. Hillary don't want to hear none of this shit you talking about. Hold on, fair use.
And boosting Trump back in 2016. But I also think there are Americans who are engaged in this kind of propaganda. And whether they should be civilly or even in some cases criminally charged is something that would be a better deterrence because
There they go with that First Amendment shit. Trying to just trample on it. There they go again. Or as Hillary Banks, oh my God. Coach said, Hillary Banks, who are you talking about? He's dumb.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, but again, Hillary said, listen, y'all got to pay for talking this shit against the empire. And I'm tired of you niggas coming out, you know, making these accusations. If it ain't come from us, it's bullshit. Essentially. If it didn't come from us, it's bullshit. And we're going to start punishing folks. See, for those of us people that rock with us, we've already touched on your girl Kamala Harris's promise to shut down the First Amendment. Essentially, she's already promised to do that, and then possibly chase it with the Second Amendment.
Brother
and now you got, yes,
sorry,
sir.
go ahead. Go. No, sorry, finish. Finish.
Go ahead. Okay, and now we're chasing. Now we're chasing your girl Hillary Clinton coming through with the same kind of talk. Somebody going to have to pay.
And boosting Trump back in 2016. But I also think there are Americans who are engaged in this kind of propaganda. And whether they should be civilly or even in some cases criminally charged is something that would be a better deterrence because.
But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We belong together. That's what they want us doing. This is what they want.
I'm so glad that I let you finish because I was going to say that, you know, she was going to play up that Russian bot shit, but then still threaten us indirectly by saying there should be criminal charges, and you can't criminally charge a Russian bot, right? But I'm glad I let you play that out because she's saying with her full chest, you niggas need to keep your mouth shut. That's the translation. Because who is she talking to other than the Democratic base that's leaving them? Who is she talking to?
Right.
Well, see, watch this, man. When Hillary lost, a lot of people don't know that she went on a book and tour deal for about 2 years, right after she lost the election in 2016. She didn't do it in America though; she did it in Europe, and she rolled around with like this. It was on some Hollywood shit. She had a makeshift Oval Office with a desk and an Oval Office desk. And this was her prop. That was her backdrop. You know how you like she's on Zoom and shit. And she was going around basically doing the I Lost tour all over Europe, but posing as if she was behind the desk She pretended like she was wood grain gripping in the Oval Office, but the shit was made out of plaster of Paris. So when she's saying fake news and misinformation, is doing a tour going around getting the $500,000 per viewing for 2 years straight? Is that misinformation?
Right. No, talk about that. Salute the sister, embrace the grace, and my brother Red Sig in the building. Salute to y'all for checking. Salute the sister, embrace. I see you, sis. What's happening with you? My sister Elevated in the building as well. Let me salute her. Listen, I wanted to just get in here real quick. Damn, it's already been 2 hours. Shit. Okay, I need to get up out of here. I gotta go to work. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted to bring this to you real quickly here. Magic Johnson, Hillary Clinton are all trying to keep black men in their place. All right. That Second Amendment attack on it and the Second and First Amendment, ladies and gentlemen, these are promises that this administration is making, or at least that particular party, that they will definitely come at folks once they steal this election. Yes, I said steal, because let me show you something. They ain't got a chance in hell. If Donald Trump is getting a turnout like this at the same very location with which they tried to get him the fuck up out the way. This is a real turnout. Second time. This is some, I did it once, now try it again. That's that energy. Black folks, we know this energy. Y'all got it off before, now try it again. Now try it again. Them folks came out in droves. You be damn near fucking suicidal about to do something to Trump right there. You would literally they would literally be on some medieval times with whoever tried some shit with that man that day. You can just look at it. Look, these are real people. Thousands of folks. Ain't no way Kamala is going to quote unquote win this thing fair and square. She's going to take it. That's just my sentiment, ladies and gentlemen. Brother Vader, man, let me go to Brother Coke Sharpton real quick. Gentlemen, what's your last thought? Brother Coke, man, what say you, man? What's your last thoughts on it, sir?
Back to civics, man. Take baby steps. America is not a democracy. And say it far and wide. Push back everywhere you hear somebody saying that America is a democracy. The whole house of cards starts falling apart when you pull at that thread right there. I don't care if it's a Democrat, Republican, Green Party, Independent Tea Party, go getter. Who knows? If you hear somebody saying that America is a democracy, our democracy is at stake, we losing our democracy, just have them repeat the Pledge of Allegiance, see if they remember. You got to start there. You got to start there. It's a constitutional republic. You think you're voting for a candidate, you're voting for somebody else to hopefully raise their hand and say yay. That's what that's all about. And if you wonder why that is, go back to that what is it called, Electoral College, and see why it really exists. We'll see why the Electoral College really exists. Wake up the racism in that. Got to go back to the very beginning of it, man. All of these people is just immigrant tethers, descendants of immigrant tethers. They have no stake in America. At least the people who came here before would actually bust their guns. These folk here is opportunists here to just get out a paycheck. And they sitting there wanting to collect guns and put that. Hey, listen, I don't advise violence, but I do believe I do agree with Elon. The Second Amendment is there to protect the First Amendment. Then how is it so easy for them to attack the First Amendment? And we got more guns in this country than we have people. I say I'm not even worried about all of that. Is America a democracy? And I land on no, it is not. And you push back every time you hear somebody say that. That's the beginning of the psyop. I land on that one. Appreciate the cook.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. And it's damn sure, especially under this dictatorship, democratic dictatorship, ain't no democracy to be found. That's a whole cap. Let me go to my brother Vader Base, man. Brother, sir, let him know how to get a hold of you. What's shaking coming down the pipeline, sir?
Yeah. Last night's show, I mentioned a bunch of things like that are being entered into the database, like urban food banks, veteran services. One of the things that I forgot to mention last night, and this goes to shout out to Twizzle, the West Coast bully, for this idea. Part of what's being entered into the database will be Black historical sites, so that we can go and honor a lot of the places across the country that have historical, cultural meaning to our community. That'll be in there, and along with it will be some like meetup type events functionality. So the base app is expanding. We're moving forward. Shout out to everyone that donated last night. That really did help with the infrastructure costs. So shout out to you as a family, helping support a Black American business. You can reach me at grfba.org. It's right there on the screen. That's the website, and it links to everything, including installing the test for the app. And it has links to my my podcast, has links to how to follow us on X, and has links to donate to the app. So thank you, Chef C, for allowing me to speak on that.
Most definitely.
And then as far as like last words on the subjects, shame on Magic. Shame on Magic. I've given you too many chances, bro. And you've consistently failed the community. Like I said, I'm born and raised in LA, and I've watched you let our community be taken from us, from underneath us. And shame on you, brother. And now you're trying to sell out the whole country. It's a shame. That's and the Democratic Party, your assault on the First Amendment. I'm gonna hold on to my Second Amendment to defend my First.
That's a fact.
Hey Vader, he don't want to lose that little man cure.
He don't want to lose that cure. That's right.
That's a fact. Salute to our brother Vader, brother Coke Sharpton in the building. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Another one for the actual books, ladies and gentlemen. Salute to everybody that came in with us. We're going to get ready to shut this thing down. Yes, indeed. I just had to bring this to you real quick. A couple of things before we get out of here. Make sure you are locked and loaded, ladies and gentlemen, for this. Okay, this October the 26th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be cooking and demonstrating this customized menu that I put together on my Patreon. So make sure you go over there and subscribe and become a member. Okay, we got Kamala collard green egg rolls, and we got duck with pork sauce that I'm going to be showing y'all how to get busy. You will also get the recipes as well. But yes, indeed, since they want to use this as propaganda, I'm going to use it in a very constructive way to help us keep moving forward. So yes, indeed, make sure you become a Patreon member, ladies and gentlemen. Also, remember to also check out the Wasi Summit, patriotsummit.com. This will be going on December the 14th. So definitely keep it locked for the website, patriotsummit.com, for updates and more things to come. And with that being said, I want to thank everybody for joining us here today. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, in a system of white degeneracy, you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. My name is Chef C, and I'm out.